Good morning, first graders. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. This is going to be day one of our Music in Miss Gallinger's House series. We're super excited that you've chosen to join us. We are going to pretend that Miss Sid's bedroom, which I have turned into our new recording studio, is like our music room. So even though you're at home right now, you can still do all of these activities right at your house. You could do them in your room, you could do them in the living room. The only thing is you got to make sure you're safe, especially if we're doing a dance. You want to make sure that you're safe and have enough room that you can dance around. So boys and girls, I'm excited to get started, and I have a special guest with us today. So let me see if our special guest is ready to make his appearance. Anyone want to guess who it is? It's Mr. Snail. I know first grade always wants to see Mr. Snail, and he was so excited to get to come home with me because usually he's at Clifton Park, so he was super excited to be able to join us. So Mr. Snail is going to help us with some of our activities today. Let's go ahead and start with our hello song. Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do today? If you're a girl, stand up. If you're a girl, stand up. Hello, ladies. Hello, Miss Gallinger. Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do today? If you're a boy, stand up. If you're a boy, stand up. Hello, gentlemen. Hello, Miss Gallinger. Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do? How do you do? Hello, hello, how do you do? How do you do today? Oh, Mr. Snail, your singing voice is just marvelous, marvelous. Boys and girls, I wish I could hear you guys right now because I'll bet your singing voices are excellent too. So remember, singing every day is so important. Mr. Snail, I'm going to go ahead and let you sit over here on my bench so that you can watch our music class and you can see all the cool things that we're going to do today, okay? Bye, guys! Oh, Mr. Snail, he's so funny, isn't he? So let's go ahead and finish warming up our voices with our roller coaster posters. I know we do these in class, so we'll see if you guys can do them from your homes. Here's our baby one. Remember, it doesn't go very high. Ooh. That one's a little bit boring, isn't it? We want to get to the fun ones for first graders. Here is our bigger one. Ready? Ooh. Excellent. Did you make sure your voice got high enough up here at the top? Oh, this is the one. We have to climb the stairs. Here we go. Climb, 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 climb. We're at the top. Buckle your seatbelt. Woo! Excellent. Here's our one that almost looks like what letter? It almost looks like a letter M, doesn't it? Now what would it look like? Like a W. Yep. Here we go. Woo! Excellent. Our Christmas loop-de-loop. Woo! Fun. What's wrong with this one? Does anyone know? This is one Miss Gallinger would not want to be on because it goes all the way to the top and then something happens and it breaks and you are stuck at the top. And I do not much like heights, so I would not like this one. Ooh. Oh, excellent. Oh, it's our nighttime one. Here we go. Ooh. And we are back to the baby one. Do your voices feel like they're warmed up for today's activities? I know mine's feeling a little bit more warmed up, so happy about that. Now let's get our bodies warmed up a little bit. Favorite dance? How about one green jelly bean? Let's get the music going. I even brought my speaker home so we can play it through our speaker. Here we go. One green jelly bean down in my belly bean, giving me a tummy ache. What am I gonna take? All my friends are telling me they've got a remedy. Don't eat the green ones and jump up and down. Oh, be careful if you're in your house. Make sure you don't hit anything. Two green jelly beans down in my belly bean, giving me a tummy ache. What am I gonna take? All my friends are telling me they've got a remedy. Don't eat the green ones and rub your tummy. Two things.
Jump up and down.
Three green jelly beans down in my belly bean, giving me a tummy ache. What am I gonna take? All my friends are telling me they've got a remedy. Don't eat the green ones and pat your head. Oh, can you do this on the steady beat?
Rub your tummy. And jump up and down.
Four green jelly beans down in my belly bean, giving me a tummy ache. What am I gonna take? All my friends are telling me they've got a remedy. Don't eat the green ones and kick your leg. I know you can't see me kicking my leg, but I promise I'm doing it.
Your head. Rub your tummy. And jump up and down.
Yay! I did it without falling down. How about you guys? Were you able to do it without falling down? I hope so. So now we have our voices warmed up, we have our bodies warmed up, and we're going to see if you guys remember rhythms. Before we left for spring break, you guys had gotten really good at ta, ti, ti, rest. So I have some rhythms up here, and hopefully you'll be able to see them. I also brought my magic wand home so I can do a little bit of pointing. So we're going to start with this rhythm. 1, 2, here we go. Ta, 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 ta. Boys and girls, when we're doing rhythms, remember you are clapping what you're saying. So this rhythm should look like this. Ta, 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 ta. Very good. What is the real name for this note? Does anybody remember what the real name for it is? If you said quarter note, you are correct. This is a quarter note and it gets one beat of sound. So that was a great rhythm, but let's make it a little bit more challenging because my first graders are super smart. Let's take this ta down and let's put up this one. Let's try this rhythm. Here we go. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Did you remember to clap twice for the ti, ti? So it should have looked like this. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Oh, very good. And we say ti, ti when we see this. Does anyone remember the real name for that note? This one's hard. It's a lot of words. If you said pair of eighth notes, you are correct. A pair of eighth notes gets two sounds on one beat. Two sounds on one beat. Okay, you guys are doing great. I gotta make it trickier. You guys are just so smart. Let's put that up. Let's see if you guys can do this one. Here we go. I didn't say it that time because I wanted to see if you could do it all by yourself. So now I'll say it and we'll see how many of you got it right. Here we go. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta. So you should have heard ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta. Okay, we're getting tricky, tricky. If I take this one down and I put up this, oh my goodness. It's our funny squiggly line thing. Does anybody remember what it is? That's right. It's a quarter rest. Quarter rest. And a quarter rest gets one beat of silence. So let's see if we can clap this rhythm. Here you go. Ti, 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 ta. So if we clapped it, it should be ti, 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 ta. That's awesome. Remember, when we rest, we don't make any sound with our mouth. We're resting our hands and we're resting our voices at that point. So, did you remember that when we were doing rhythms that you should always say it and clap it at the same time? I'll bet you did. My first graders are like some of the smartest kids in the school. They just always impress me. So we practiced our rhythms a little bit. Now we're going to see if you guys remember our solfege. Oh, this gets a little tricky because not only are we reading the rhythms, but we're reading the notes on the staff. So if we look over here, I brought this home with me. We have our staff. Remember, our staff has 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you wanted to practice the staff at home, you could maybe take a piece of paper and draw 5 lines and get your 4 spaces that way. And you could even take your finger and just practice this. Or maybe if you have some buttons at home, you could use buttons to move them on the staff. Or, here's a cool idea, maybe if you have cereal, you could take out 4 pieces of cereal and you could move the cereal on the staff. So if you don't have any of those things, that's okay. You can just look at my staff and that's totally fine. So we remember that when we have so goes on space number 3. And when we have me goes on space number 2. So if we were singing this one, it would sound like this. So, me, so, me. And of course our hand signs, so, me, so, me. Very good. Now that we've reviewed that, we're going to add the rhythm stuff in with the solfege, which makes it tricky, but I think you guys can do it. Here is so, ready, go, so, me, so. Excellent. Can you do it without my help? Here you go. Ah, lovely. Let's try this one. Here is so, ready, go, so, me, so. And without my help, here you go. Nice. Here's our next one. Boy, I wish I had my stars because I'd be giving you guys stars right now because I can imagine how beautiful your voices are. Here is so, ready, go, so, me, so, me. Without my help, ready, go. Lovely. Here's our 4th card. Here we go. So, me, so, me. Nice. Without my help. Ready, go. Nice. And our last card, ooh, this one's got ta and titi, plus so's and me's. You guys have done such a good job on the other 4. I bet this one's going to be awesome too. Here you go, so, me, so, me. Excellent. Do it without my help. Here you go. Oh, guys, your singing voices, I can imagine that they sound so fabulous right now. And I'm just so proud that you guys have chosen to work on music at home right now too, as well as math and science and reading and writing and all those other really, really important things. So that's all the time that we have for today. We're going to end with our goodbye song. So let's see if Mr. Snail, maybe he wants to sing the goodbye song with us. He's pretty excited he got to come home with me and do music. We'll sing goodbye, our time is done. We'll sing goodbye now, everyone. We'll sing goodbye, this song will tell. You make music very well. Beautiful, Mr. Snail. Can you tell the boys and girls bye-bye? Bye-bye, boys and girls. Oh, excellent. Mr. Snail hopes that you are well and taking good care of yourselves, and I hope that I will see you next time for Lesson 2. Have a great day.